G'day, I'm Greg Spence from Mystery to Mastery and the Windworks Trumpet Academy. Are you satisfied with your trumpet and brass playing at the moment? If you are, you probably wouldn't be watching this video. If you're looking for some solutions to some playing problems, I'd get you to consider that one of the toughest things that people actually have to deal with in order to improve is to accept the fact that we need to do things differently, because what happens, we've got this desire to get better. We've got this conscious desire to go, I would like to play like so-and-so, I'd like to sound like so-and-so, I'd like to be able to play with more consistency or confidence or nail the first part in the band. It doesn't matter what level of play you are. So we've got this conscious desire, but the problem is we've got this subconscious wiring. It's our current map, it's our current program and the way that our wiring works, like wiring in a house. If we turn on the light switch, the light comes on. But if we turn on the light switch and the light doesn't come on, it means there's a problem and we need to fix it. So if we've got a problem, that's what we need to find. We need to detect what errors we're making in our playing. So we look around with our eyes closed, 100% focus, and we look for the error. How do you find an error if you don't know what you're looking for? Error detection is a massive thing. So then you've got to decide, am I happy to look for errors, or would I prefer to just keep playing the way that I already am? Keep doing the things that I've been doing in the past that may or may not be working for you. So once we've committed ourselves to making change, the desire, like, well, in my case, it was the punch the wall, hit the wall. I was so frustrated, so sick and tired of the results that I was getting. I was working so hard, but not getting to where I wanted to get to with my playing. So I had to reconsider everything. That's what people struggle with, because we've got our 1.0, I call it our 1.0 brain, our 1.0 wiring. Now, I always refer to this guy here. So we actually invented Brian the Brain. So Brian the Brain is your subconscious wiring, your current playing system, your mind map, your mindset right now, that has errors attached to it. So then what we do, based on a new understanding, we change our psychology, because we understand the physics of what's going on, we understand what the body needs to do, and then we start looking around for errors, and all of a sudden we discover something and our Brian the Brain says, that can't work. That can't work. It's so different to the way that I've been doing things in the past, that can't possibly work. But then because of your new understanding, all of a sudden there's this fight. It's the Brian the Brain versus our desire. And there's this push and pull where I want to make a change, but the brain doesn't want to change. But the thing is with Brian here, he's actually on your side. He just needs to understand that there is benefit from making this change. It's going to make life easier. It's going to sound better. I'm going to get more gigs. So it's that recognition. He needs to get on board. How do we get him on board? He needs another viable option. He needs something that he can go, right, instead of doing it the hard way, we're going to do it the easy way. If he doesn't have two viable options, he's always going to go the hard way, because that's the way he's currently wired. That's the way you're currently playing. Once consciously we talk him around, all of a sudden that can't work turns into this must work. I can't do it yet, but it makes sense. So this must work. That was me. That was the brass playing's no harder than humming, and the lips are the vocal cords of the instrument. And I'm like, when I'm playing, brass playing's a damn sight harder than humming. And that's what I teach now, is brass playing is no harder than humming, because I figured it out, and that's what I want to share with you. So all of a sudden, when Brian gets to this point of this must work, then we really start exploring, looking around the system with the eyes closed, looking for errors. Then when we find the error, it might be kicking, it might be too tight in the lips, it might be closed throat, all these things that I used to do, closed teeth, making things the hard way. You unlock those and all of a sudden you have a moment where a note falls out of your instrument like you're doing nothing, the whole body opens up, everything feels better and sounds better, and he has this moment of just do that. Then you repeat and you repeat and you repeat and you repeat, and then eventually we've gone from that can't work to this must work to just do that. And then all of a sudden one day you're having that conscious to subconscious conversation, and Brian will go, we don't need to have that conversation anymore. I know what to do. He knows what to do. And that's what I want to teach you, how to teach the brain to go, I know exactly what to do and what not to do. I can still replicate my old 1.0 hard playing, but let me tell you, there's no better feeling than getting up on stage with confidence and consistency, playing easier than I could ever have dreamed of playing. Now, I want to give this to you. If you want the best trumpet lesson on the planet, I'm offering it to you. I'm offering it to you for free. I'll give you 7 days to take the lesson. We've broken down in the very first module of the Windworks Trumpet Academy. It's the LGO module, the LGO Stage. And there are the fundamental exercises which break down the process, the psychology, the physics of playing. And you can go through it all at once, or you can break it down into bite-sized bits, do a little bit every day. I guarantee that it will change everything you've ever thought about playing, and it teaches you the feeling of efficient playing to get you playing 3 to 4 octaves with consistency and confidence, with virtuoso technique and a killer sound. You can either keep doing what you're doing, or you can decide to make a change and become the 2.0 to reach what we call your dream avatar, to get you on the stage that you want to be on, playing with the sound and the confidence that you've always wanted. Come along, let me show it to you. Mystery to Mastery in the Windworks Trumpet Academy. Sign up, get your 7-day free trial, and let me get you onto the stage that you want to be on. Have a great day.